Maybe it's Demon Wall I'm thinking of that has exactly 10k. Red Dragon only has 6,800, wow. Less than frickin' Materia Keeper, what the heck? There you go. Yeah, Demon's Gate. It's exactly 10k. $10J. 10 jabillion. First time you play the game, it feels like he has 10 jabillion. Yeah, I would like one of your freaking 12 AK-47s for sale. What does that say? I don't remember what this text says in English. I don't know if I ever actually read that. Yeah, sure, you want me to go back? I don't think I ever remember, like, checking these. Same Mavic. Yeah, chat delay has been terrible this week. I think Twitch's servers are being weird or something. On Wednesday, it was my fault because I had lag on my end, and then everyone was behind afterwards. Need some tents. A lot of almost antique-looking guns. The owner seems to be a real gun maniac. Wow, what was your first clue? I don't even know if the stream delay is like anything to do with the internet. It's more like what server you're close to and your ping, and then whether or not I lagged at all, and if you were watching when I lagged. I mean, if your internet's really bad and you're lagging on your end, then yeah, you'll get further and further behind, but yeah, that's usually, like, if I get any kind of like weird load, I'll like slowly get further and further behind. I'm the captain of this ship. Yeah, the technology has come a long way with live streams. I mean, seriously, crazy. Trust me, live streaming on like Justin TV was something of a miracle. If anyone could even see the stream, it's a miracle. I mean, like, just think about live TV, right? It took like a whole studio and a TV station and all sorts of people behind the scenes to send a channel to everyone's TVs. And I don't know what the latency is on like cable, but I would have to imagine it's quite large. For some live events, it's large on purpose, so they can fix things if something happens. But I would imagine the latency is, you know, whatever. Probably pretty big, because you don't need live interaction. It just, you know, just has to be generally close. So, but you know, a couple years ago, that was it in terms of like live entertainment. Was something that like a whole studio put together. And now, any person with a smartphone can interact live with somebody continents away from them with a latency of like 3 seconds. Isn't that wild? And we're not talking a direct connection, we're talking a live connection. So some kid in California can hit live stream on their phone, and somebody in Russia can see that live stream with a latency of 3 seconds. Like, that's crazy. It's crazy enough to even think that that's possible by direct connection. Like, a couple decades ago, we couldn't even do that with a direct connection, like a phone, you know? Now, tens of thousands of people are doing it daily. And it's all up there, and you can tune into any of them instantly. And like I said, just the honestly, for me, the big thing is like being able to live stream from your cell phone is nuts to me, because I remember back when I used to stream on Justin TV, which I think it was Justin TV. I think I streamed once on Justin TV before it turned into Twitch, but regardless, it was really early into Twitch's lifespan. It was I mean, I had a laptop that was like a decent laptop, and I had to have it like propped up on a fan because it would like overheat in 5 seconds trying to do a live stream. And I had to like, the resolution was like 240i. You could barely tell what was going on, and the latency was like a minute. It was like a miracle that like the video even got to anyone. Now you can literally live stream from your cell phone in good quality. See you, subs. Yeah, man. I agree. Yeah, this is through SCART, through the OSSC. So it's upscaled, but through the PS1. Yeah. Upscaled, but not modded in any way. It's just the OG system. And yeah, it looks really good. Technology. Hey look, another boss that gets destroyed by poison. Oh my god, that dice roll. See you later. Hey, see you, Chris. Thanks for hanging out, man. Wow, close up on the butt pat. That was epic. Epic close up. Jeez, poison luck. He's gonna die before I poison him. Yep. Yeah, I got your whisper. Mess with the honk, get the bonk. But... Meow, meow, meow. Here comes Sid's Dragoon jump. Yeet. I like how Kate Sith isn't even like holding on. He's just kind of standing there. I don't think I've ever seen Kate Sith in this scene. How are you staying on? It's just aerodynamic. Yeah, it's interesting actually seeing the scene play out right instead of getting cut off weirdly in the Steam version. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but my guess is that they accounted for lag in that cutscene. So, like, the music was longer than it needed to be because the game lagged there. But then the Steam version, it doesn't lag, so that it finishes before the song's done. That's my guess. Ba, 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 ba. What a great part of the song to come into. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, nice, goes in. So Sid does have the potty mouth that he's supposed to have. That is really interesting, though, that Barrett doesn't, but Sid does. So they kind of, like, changed Barrett a bit for the English. Guess they just thought he wasn't rude enough. Might have just cast Titan on the flying things. Definitely did. Yeah, I would imagine he still asks for lard. Don't forget the lard. Yeah, I don't know, man. That definitely doesn't sound appetizing. I mean, I feel like that's the joke, though, is that he's, like, gross. Great height, great height, great height. He's supposed to be, like, the mess character. Corporate greed. Gross. Grotesque character. Somebody said we should go back to the fourth disc and check that that advertisement. The one that someone said looks like Renoa. See if it says anything. Well, I can probably buy the gold ticket now. Oh, nope. It must be just short. Now that I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought those two materia that were 10k a piece. So yeah, I'm a bit short. Oh man, I was only a couple hundred short actually, because I was 3k. I was like 500 short. Good. Alright. Is there anything we want to do? Not really. I want to do the chocobo racing stuff because apparently it's a bit different. But we don't have a chocobo to race yet. I have no idea what date we're getting. My guess is Aerith because I haven't tried to get anyone, and usually if you don't try to get anyone, you get Aerith. Jack Pumpkin date, let's go. The best character. Alright, usually I just run away from this because there's no reason to try. But just for fun, let's try to spam Choco Buckle and see how far we get. I don't have any healing though. Oh my god, so much damage. I don't think I have an X potion. Got this though. Oh shoot. I thought it would save my spot. I love how you just keep saying I'm cheating, as if it's like super surprised or something. I'm like 25, I think. Something like that. Oh god. Not touch me, F. Nah. Oh, double no. Well, this is the end of the line. What a goon fight to give me. That's such a troll. Bounce away. It's like, well, you ended up a stoned frog, but you can still have it. Alright, give me 1 second. Go get some water. I just realized I left you guys on this very Death You Handsome looking screen here. His arms don't even look attached to his body. How do the character models work? The models themselves never change, but the way they're drawn on the screen changes. I'm not super sure how that works. Have to ask a graphics expert on that. But the models load in all the same every time, so it's not like the models themselves change. It's always the same model, pretty much. Like, Cloud and then, like, Cloud and Dress are two different models. But other than that, it's the same models. So it's more of just generally how 3D graphics work. Which I don't know a ton about that. Look at Yuffie. Oh my god. Nightmare Fuel. Yeah, it's like the way that the PS1 interprets the graphics. That's what causes that. That's one reason why the graphics are so clear on the Steam version. It's not just because they touched them up, it's also because, like, the way it interprets the graphics is better. It's able to scale the models better. Pretty sure this is Aerith, but could be Tifa. Pretty sure it's Aerith, though. Yep. Hey, thanks, Hypersonic. Appreciate it, man. It's good to have you back. Hope you've had a good start to your year. Good thing about getting Aerith and or Tifa is that we get to see the theater in Japanese. That's interesting. The lack of floating points is what causes the scaling to align incorrectly. That's interesting. Why does Cloud look so mad? He looks so angry in this picture. Also, we're seeing an upscaled image, which is good for, like, the backgrounds and stuff, but it can be bad for the models, because on, like, a CRT, with, like, the blurriness that comes with a CRT, it blurs a lot of the pixels together, so you don't get that defined, like, there's an eyeball here and an eyeball here kind of look. So, upscaling it does make the game look better, but upscaling it and then watching it through a stream that's a 1080p stream, you know, causes that. If I were upscaling it, but playing it on, like, a smaller resolution, it would look great, but upscaling it to, like, this resolution gives it that really crisp look, which is good, but also bad for certain things like that. It's great for stuff like the backgrounds and the text and the menus and stuff. But for, like, the models, it can be too crisp and make it look kind of funky. It can be really good for stuff like Mario, like playing the original Mario on an upscaled look console or upscaled display looks great because everything is, like, pretty aligned usually, so you get that real crisp look, but 3D models are different, so dude, I love that so much every time. That freaking sound effect. Blop, 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 blop. And then Dragon Cage just... It's one of the best animations in the game. Also, that kiss sounded like a sewer drain. Why does Aerith put her hands up instead of to the side? Well, speedrunners use CRTs because of input lag, which upscalers do fix to a point, but it's not completely 100% perfect. I've run some games on upscalers, and usually it's fine. But there are some circumstances where, like, you need to play on a CRT, or else you can't get the exact 0 input lag you need for a trick. He's fine. Oh, it's fine. He's having fun. Yeah, for the most part, upscalers fix the frame lag. But not everyone has the money for upscaling solutions. They're pretty expensive. It can be easier just to get a CRT. And with a CRT, you're 100% getting no input lag, and everything on the screen is happening, you know, with no lag. Also, some visual cues can be different on like CRTs versus displays. Cloud's first date is awkward. You think the remake will have these, like, tubes you jump in? I hope so. That's, like, the goofiest part about the Gold Saucer. It's like how you even get to these areas through these tubes. Gotcha. Final Fantasy VIII, Esther City. See, I'm just imagining, like, remember back the old Chuck E. Cheese when you'd go down the slide while someone else was going up the slide? I feel like that would happen a lot. I'm going to Wonder Square and they're going to Chocobo Square and we like smack in the middle. A lot of injuries. That's why you gotta call up. Anyone coming down the slide? I'm coming up. Gotta get the Kefka laugh. Also, I want to go talk to Jack Pumpkin if I can. You could have stopped with the blank in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Doesn't make any sense. Nothing in that movie made sense. Oh, I can't go to the shop? I have to go out first? Ooh. There we go. There he is. Jack Pumpkin. I'm the shop owner now. It really does just make my whole life better, knowing there's a Jack Pumpkin in Final Fantasy VII. Whether or not it actually is a reference to Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas, doesn't matter. Just the fact that it exists makes me happy. It's pretty weird to you that everything in this place is in English. Maybe they thought that's what America was like. Maybe that's their interpretation of America. It's a gold saucer. And that's why Dio is Dio. He's typical American Chad. Just walking around in his underwear. That was their understanding of America. It was just all we do is play games and walk around in our underwear. Pretty accurate, honestly. I mean, that's gonna be my night. I don't know about you. No, I'm not. I mean, pretty accurate. I'm being honest. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't want to give you good armor that I can't buy. Because you know what happens to that. I would say out loud what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, so there's no need for me to tell you. Because I don't know. Just pretend like I know. How's it going, Drix? Alright, good. As long as we're on the same page. Hey, how's it going, Evie? am I gonna do? Thank you, Daniel. Let's go in 212. That's the wrong way. Connect. So I don't know if we'll get to it today, but there is one big difference in the temple that I know of. And it's going to be pretty interesting because it might actually cause a problem with us trying to finish this dungeon. I don't really know how it works, but I guess we'll find out. Thanks, Strix. Yeah, I'm just getting over this cold, but other than that, I'm doing great. And it's not bad. I hate having a cold on Fridays. I feel like... I don't know. It's a scam, yeah. I agree. It's a scam. But we got through today. No problem. Just gotta power through. You never seen Kate Sith's Limit in actual playthrough? Well, Dice is super strong, especially early. But you've probably seen it a couple times now, how much damage it's done. It's really strong. Slots is kinda unless you cheat it. You usually end up getting either Toy Soldier or the random drop thing. It's not usually that great. But Dice is unironically good. And the higher level he is, the more dice he throws, so it actually is pretty good all the way through the game. And it does static damage, and as you know, anything in this game that does static damage is good. So yeah, unironically, Dice is really good. It's just, you know, it's a gamble limit, so sometimes you get the snake eyes and it does nothing. In this version, nah, it's the same. The only difference being there's more fights, so maybe Kate Sith gets to a higher level faster and throws more dice faster. That'd be the only real difference. How's it going, Crow? Yeah, slots is obviously broken if you break it, but like casually, if you just use slots and see what you get, I don't think it's really that great. I don't think it's better than dice. I remember using it as a kid and pretty much never seeing anything exciting. Maybe you get game over once as a meme, but that's it. You almost always get the Toy Soldier thing or the drop a random item thing. Every once in a while I think I'd get the summon, but the summon was always like Shiva. I don't think I ever got the giant Kate Sith thing as a kid. And the giant Kate Sith thing can goon ya. Like, it can actually be really bad in some situations. I don't feel like I saw Lucky Girl much either, but Lucky Girl's not that great unless you're built for it and know what it does. The Mog heal, I feel like, is kind of common, and that's not too bad. It can be really good in some circumstances. Also, this fight is total garbage. Alright, get me up. Get me out of this fight. Cow. How's it going, Charm? Guess that was kind of a waste, huh? I thought it was Kate Sith that I was controlling at the time. How's it going, Valentine? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. You think Nailbat is still Nailbat in Japanese? Nailu Badu. I don't know. I would have to figure it's probably the same, but never know. I would love Maiden's Kiss, but I don't know what that is. Let me save. Nailu Badu is better. Well said. I agree. I think so. That first item I picked up was strangely, like, shiny, but I think it was correct. How did that work? Okay. I can't believe Cloud made it all this way just to die to a rock. Yeah, I hope that part makes it into the remake and it's no different. Except Cloud gets brutally murdered if he fails, instead of just getting pushed back. Some horrific animation of him being smashed by the rock. Man, there's so many great things they could do with the temple. I'd be totally okay if they just did all completely unique puzzles. Like, there's so many cool things they could do. They could just go crazy with the temple. It'd be cool to see, like, the clock puzzle, maybe, or, like, something similar. But other than that, I don't care if they just go crazy with the temple and just do, like, their own thing. Could be really neat. Also, this... I feel like this corridor needs to be there, but... yeah. I wouldn't mind if they just let their imaginations go wild. Make, like, a really cool, crazy temple. I'd like a better interpretation of what's going on here, because it's really weird how, like, we're watching the scene. I mean, I guess we're, like, watching it through that fountain. We're watching, like, what just happened a couple minutes ago. Just leave out the temple. There's, when you go to, like right after Rocket Town, there's just a scene where Sephiroth's walking through the forest and he looks down and he sees the black materia and he's like, ooh, look. And it just skips to city. Guys, who's that? You know, I just realized this happens quicker on the PlayStation version because the scene goes by fast, like slower. On the Steam version, you have to wait here a few seconds before he comes down. There's so many little details that got screwed up in the Steam version because stuff goes faster. Alright. Here's the interesting part. I heard that this puzzle is different. I heard somewhere that this puzzle is different somehow. Maybe it's the next puzzle. Because this looks the same. I don't know, somewhere I read that, like, they simplified it for the other release. But this looks the same. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, this is different. Uh-oh. This is some kind of complex puzzle. Maybe... Okay, that moves at 1 minute, so... We can just do that. So this is probably something like move it a minute, move it an hour, move it a something. I don't know. That was like half an hour. So maybe it's minute, half an hour, hour. Or something. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh god, that was more than an hour. What the heck? Thank you, Mavic. Do you have the time? Hey, Death in Chat. Been following for you a couple years on YouTube. Never really had the time to check you out on Twitch due to work, university, and family. Now my wife and kids have COVID, so I'm hanging out at my shared apartment in another city. Since I didn't have much else to do, I started binge watching the Final Fantasy IX Fantathon the last couple of days. Currently at part 35, so a bit behind. Hope you're having a blast with Final Fantasy VII 1.0. Thank you, Liver of a Duck. It's so great to have you here. Sorry to hear the family is sick. I'm sick as well, although not with the vid, but it sucks. Hope they feel better soon, man. And thanks so much for being here. When back boosting into an Ultra in Celeste, how soon should I dash after throwing the item? Almost immediately. Like a frame after. As quick as you possibly can. But also you need to turn Madeline around after the throw. So, and then like, however quick you do it means you get more speed. But if you don't turn, then you don't get any speed. Does that make sense? I'd probably have to do it to better explain it. But yeah, like, it should be, you should be aiming for like as quick as possible, I think. What's that do? Nothing. What's X do? Go. Alright, so my only choices are random, and then there's like a minute forward. What seems to be a little more than a half an hour, and then a little more than an hour. So I'm gonna have to like do the math to figure out how to get to each spot, or just do it a minute at a time, which would take forever. So this will actually be a pretty interesting puzzle. Luckily, I can do it without the translation, because it's obvious what it does. But it's still going to be kind of an interesting puzzle. That's really interesting that this puzzle got changed. I wonder why they changed it to just like press the button and go. I wonder if they thought it was too annoying, or if they just wanted to simplify it for us, or what like the reasoning was behind it. Also, I think the fight at the bottom of the well is different. I think I read something about that. Either the fight itself or the music or something is different. But we'll check that out next time. But yeah, that's really interesting that this puzzle's different. Another really cool tiny difference. Alright. Well, this was a fantastic session of Final Fantasy VII 1.0. I'm glad I was able to get through it, even though I probably look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer at this point. But we gotta say goodbye to YouTube. So YouTube, thank you so much for watching Final Fantasy VII 1.0. I hope you enjoyed the debug fight, as well as some of the other differences, and just the journey in general. This playthrough means a lot to me, being able to play the original version, and I'm having a ton of fun doing it, and I hope you're enjoying it as well. We'll see you in the next episodes of Final Fantasy VII 1.0. See you there. Peace.